All right. Shalom, everyone. Peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked. The Lord said. I hope you can hear me very well. Please invite your friends and let us do some good work for today. Before we start with Islam, our topic always about Islam. Muslim, they say taqiyya done only when they are in danger. Exactly. So when Islam is in danger, like somebody like Christian Prince, uh, they have to lie. They are right, my friend. It's in danger. This is what the Muslim do. Islam is in danger. How we protect Islam? By lying. All right. Before we start, about Islam in danger or not, and the Muslim drama, uh, as usual, there is some YouTube channels. They claim that cities are taking the Iranian government. They lost control. Very silly, news. In reality, most of the video you see in the internet, it is AI. This one is not AI, I can't tell. But like I saw one, like it's like 10 million in the street. So news, there's a lot of fabrication. There's a war from both sides. The one who is with the Islamic government of Shaitan, Iran, and the one who's against it. Both they are lying, as usual. Uh, So when you see news saying that those protesters took over cities, no, they did not take over any city yet. What's happening that the Iranian police trying to avoid encounter with those people so they will not increase the anger. I don't know if that will work, but I think it's not going to work good. Uh, they are making a mistake, uh, because if this is keep increasing, then they will find themselves have to use violence, and then you know, people will be angry anyway. But if they wait too much, it might be giving a sign that the regime is getting weaker, and people they might go and believe in such a garbage. I saw actually a protest in in Thailand. It was funny. It was a bunch of Iranian walking in the street, but it was very few. Uh, Here, this video, you see, like it showed like a very good number of people, and supposedly this is a city of Abadan. Abadan is a very important city actually, because they have an oil refinery. But here, if you see the news, it says Abadan has fallen into the hands of the people of Iran. That's not true. That's false. You know, uh, that's very false. So you have to be careful in the news you see. Like here, this is by the Iranian regime, supposedly. As usual, the Iranian regime always blame the Jews for anything. So here it says that the Zionists, the Zionists are behind this all. So those are Zionist people, but those are Iranian. And they look like they are dressing like Kurdish, I don't know. But anyway, as usual, always the Muslims, they accuse of the Zionists of anything, all right? Even if one of them, his wife, she is not making babies, he will accuse the Jews. That's very normal. Now we go to the topic, which is about fearing Allah. I found this video from Asim, and then, as you know, Asim, he is a very humble person. This is an old video, so he charged you $100 for half hour to tell you about Allah. Muslim, they do da'wah for the sake of Allah, $100, this idiot. Imagine this idiot, and now I think it's 150. The number, inflation, brother, inflation. So You want to ask him a question about Islam? $100. This is old price. Now I think 150, which means in 1 hour he will make $300. That's that's a good business, you know. You do not need to go to school. You do not just to grow a beard, even though you are an idiot who know nothing, and you make a lot of poo poo. Still, you will make a lot of money. So he will make $2,400 a day if he work only 8 hours. No doctors in Saudi Arabia can make that. $2,400. Unless you are like a big surgeon or something, you know. But what the topic is, how can we increase our fear of Allah? What? I mean, look how hilarious they're stupid, you know. Go, Asim, tell us how we can increase fear. Uh-huh.
From the Philippines, how can we increase our fear of Allah Azza wa Jal? You cannot fear something or someone until you acknowledge him or know him. And Allah has the highest example. If I have a fruit while walking in the tropics or in the jungles of Africa or in the Amazon, and I see a beautiful fruit, it looks beautiful, it smells beautiful. If I don't know, if no one tells me that this is poisonous and it will kill you in 60 seconds, I will eat it. If I were to know, if someone were to tell me, I would immediately refrain from it.
Imagine what he just said. He just confirmed that Allah is the same as a poison fruit. Did you notice? They ask him how we can increase our fear of Allah. He say if you are walking in the jungle of Africa and you see a tropical fruit, there's an echo. Echo. Okay, let us see why there's an echo. Let us try this. Okay. I will play it again. Let us see. Tell me if you have an echo still.
You cannot fear something or someone until you acknowledge
Is it better now?
him or know him. And Allah has the highest example. If I have a fruit while walking in the tropics or in the jungles of Africa or in the Amazon, and I see a beautiful fruit, it looks beautiful, it smells beautiful. If I don't know, if no one tells me that this is poisonous and it will kill you in 60 seconds, I will eat it. If I were to know, if someone were to tell me, I would immediately refrain from it. And Allah has the highest example.
I don't know why some people they say they have echo. Let me see if we can solve this problem. Why people have echo? Not sure. Hmm. Okay, let's see now. Let's try now. No, that will not work. Okay, I'm not sure why there's an echo. Let us see. I will try to fix it. Uh, Let us see. Mm, I will lower the audio of my microphone. Maybe that will help. Let us see. Okay, we'll try again.
would immediately refrain from it. And Allah has the highest example. Once you know Allah, you truly fear Him. And this is why Allah says in the Quran, إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاء. Verily, only among Allah's servants who fear Him are the scholars, the knowledgeable ones.
Mm-hmm.
So the more your knowledge is increased, knowledge not in physics or chemistry or biology, knowledge in Allah, in His beautiful names, in the Quran and the tafsir, in the hadith and the meaning of it, in fiqh and aqidah. The more knowledge you have, the more fear of Allah you would have.
Guys, what is the answer? What is this? I mean, did you hear such a stupid answer? The more you have knowledge, the more you fear Allah. Why you fear Allah? You see, I understand that you fear the anger of God, because you lose His mercy. But why the Muslims they are so much terrified of Allah if Allah is all merciful and they are Muslims and they believe in Him and they pray 5 times a day? Still, they are always at fear. And then the funny he says that the most who fear Allah is the one who have knowledge, but no Muslim have knowledge in Islam. They don't even know who's Allah. Like if there is one Muslim knows who's Allah, do we have any Muslim here? He knows what is Allah? According to my understanding, not a single Muslim knows what is Allah, and they will never know. Anyone? And the funny, he described his God into a fruit in a tropical jungle, but this fruit is poisonous. How a Muslim sheikh describe Allah as a poisonous fruit? How that work? Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? So Allah is a poisonist. He said a beautiful fruit, but it's poisonous. I know, and I don't know what is beautiful about Allah if Muslim never saw Allah. If Allah he have a shin, you know, do we fear Allah the beautiful or Allah the ugly? Echo is back now. Hmm. That can't be true because simply I am not using the audio from the video. Maybe you have a delay. Maybe you have open maybe other website where they post my channel and the sound is coming to you twice. Maybe you have Patreon open or something. Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Anyone? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? No? If you join us, you will get reward from Allah. Can a woman be a sheikh? No, a woman can't be a sheikh, but this is not a problem. This is not the issue to make Islam bad or good. That is not a reason. Any Muhammadan. Okay, guys, take it easy. Take it easy on the video. I mean, always I play with you. How come today you have echo? Take it easy. If the echo bothering you, just leave. What I can do. All right. I don't have team and engineering and Hey guys, I want to increase my ministry. Go fund me, please, guys. I want to hire an audio engineer. Okay, and I prefer the audio engineer to be blondie with big balloon, so she can suppress the noise with her boobs. Hey, come on. Do you want me to do what the Muslim do? Take it easy. You see those channel, anyone want to collect donation from people, make any excuse. See, guys, we need to buy equipment, guys. Please go fund me. Guys, look, I see you have echo, okay? Like what we can do, we need to buy this and that, and. Okay, now the echo is gone. Oh, the echo is back. You can send me more money because the echo, we need to kill the echo now. What we can do? All right. My friend would be okay, not okay. Who care? Are you here to listen to Christian Prince? Okay, let me make echo for you, even if there's no echo. The Muslim, by the way, like when Pal Talk started the program, chat program, before TikTok, long time ago, the Muslims in every chat room, they use an echo program. So the Abdul will be talking and saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rahman ar-Rahim مالك يوم الدين الدين إياك نعبد ونعبد وإياك نستقيم أهدنا الصراط مستقيم. They love it. They think that will make it like a holy statement. It's like it's a very powerful, like in the echo. You're like, hear me, you know. Yeah. So this is what was very well known practice. Every single chat room of the Muslim, they use those echo program. Uh, you saw an old video when I spoke about Stephen Hawking. Yeah, the Muslim, they made a fabricated video that he converted to Islam. Everybody convert to Islam. One day I will die, and they will say Christian Prince before he die. He gave a finger to Allah, and he became a Muslim. Just wait. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan? If a Trump he died, they will make him a Muslim. Anyone, they hijack anything. This is a religion of thieves. Jesus is a Muslim. Moses is a even Shaitan is a Muslim in Islam. The reaction of dogs to the Quran. Why? Because he's a Muslim. The cat don't walk over the Quran. Why? Because she's a Muslim. You know? Like, don't you remember the videos they make about the cat don't walk over the Quran? And everybody played this video like, whoa, go stupid idiot. What do you mean a cat don't walk in the Quran? Go get a cat. Potato. Put food in on the Quran and see how many cat will come. People are stupid, just fool them. Do we have any Muhammadan from the beautiful religion of Islam? It's very beautiful. Hmm? And the Muslim making post about Trump that he is a thief. He's trying to steal the oil of Venezuela. I mean, look who's talking. Those Muslims, they stole Iraq, they stole Egypt, they stole Syria, they stole Lebanon, they stole Libya, Morocco, Algeria, Turkey. There's no this. This is not their land. None of those is their land. They are not from there. And they are talking about somebody stole something. Like who? Trump. I mean, you are a follower of the biggest thief in history. His name is Muhammad. The religion of the clowns. Who is a Muslim would like to join me? Even names of prophets they stole them. And the funny Muhammad could not even quote them correctly. So things end in a very weird place. Like Yeshua became Isa, and Mary she became the daughter of the father of Moses, and she is the sister of Aaron. And the Samaritan they will exist in the time of Moses. Very great historian Muhammad. And now we are learning how to fear. I mean, look at the question: how can we increase our fear of Allah? Eat beans. Eat beans, my friend. Imagine yourself eating too much beans and you cannot fart. That is scary. Have you ever heard of somebody asking a question like this? How can we increase our fear of Allah? Like this guy is not, he don't fear Allah. Allah could not make him fear enough. So how I can do that? Eat ice cream. Hmm. But I will tell you why the Muslims, nobody can trust Allah. Muhammad, he said that he don't trust the deception of Allah. So for sure, if you are a Muslim, you should know that trusting Allah is a trusting nothing. It's just a stupid trust. And this is actually in the Quran. This is not the da'if hadith or, the Muslim, they will say to you, da'if. This is other problem the Muslims they have, anything is embarrassing, they will say to you, da'if. Look at the Muslim translation for this verse. Did they then feel secure against the plan of Allah? Where is the word plan? Where is the word plan in Arabic? The word makr in Arabic means deception. Look at the fast translation. If we change the translator, let us see. This is Hilali Akhon. Let us see Arbari. Devising? What devising mean? Do devising means deceiving? Is it the same? I'm not sure what the word mean here. Is it the same thing? What devising mean? Let me see. I'm not familiar with this word here. Um, plan, invent? No, no, no. That's false. That's false. That's false translation. That's false translation. Yeah, absolutely. Let us see. Victor. Liars. Here they are saying the word scheme. False too. We will keep trying until finding something truthful. Maybe we can find someone have some shame, not to corrupt and lie. See, plan. That's false. That's absolutely false. False. Every Muslim is a liar. False. False. Until now, all the translation false. False. No dignity. No honesty. Deep. Yeah, you see that they are big fat liars. I will use Google Translation to show you how they lie. What the word is?
Cunning.
Do you see why you cannot trust Muslims? They are the same as their God, a bunch of liars. Conning. Allah will do conning. The conning God. Do you see it? The word conning and deception become what? Plan, plan, blah, blah, plan. If it's a plan, why they will, why it says, uh, are you feeling secure from the plan of Allah? Like, why you will not feel secure from the plan of Allah if it is a plan? I mean, do you see how the translation itself exposes itself? It says, can they feel secure? Let's change the word to what they are saying. If it's a plan, can they feel secure from the plan of Allah? Why the plan of Allah? Why I want to fear it? It makes sense only if when you say, are you feeling secure from the deception of Allah? From the conning of Allah? Allah is a con man, you know? Exactly. Uh, do we have any Muhammadan? The correct translation is deception. I can open Islamic dictionary for you. English, Arabic. Give me a second. Eh, all right. This is an English Arabic dictionary. And this is the word as it is. I will show it to you. You can take a screenshot. You see, this is the word here. You can take a screenshot. Actually, I will take a screenshot. Hold on. And we will open this link here. And we put them in the side of each other. Actually, this is why my book called Deception of Allah. You see what the word? Makara. Let us put the image in the screen. All right, here we go. See it? This is how it is in the dictionary. Let me zoom in. I cannot zoom in more. But you can see it's the same, right? Correct? This is the word here. And this is the word here. Exactly the same word. What the meaning? Cheat, deceive, delude, double cross, dupe. This is Allah. This is why we have to fear Allah. Because Allah is a big fat liar. What is this website? This is called Al Ma'ani. The good thing about it, it have option in Arabic to English. You know, like let me post the link for you here. All right. This is why you have to fear Allah, because Allah is a liar. You cannot trust Allah. You cannot trust Allah. If you trust Allah, that means you are stupid, you know? Like, you know, somebody, he's a liar, and he will betray you. And then you trust him. That means you're stupid. As simple as that. Hmm? Do we have any Abdul? You have a conning God? That's why you have to fear Allah, because you don't trust him. Any Muslim, the followers of the conning God. Abu Bakr said, I don't trust Allah. Muhammad said, I don't trust Allah, you know? Yeah. In fact, the Quran make it so clear that uh, uh, the one who trusts Allah is the losers. The one who feels secure from the scam of Allah is the losers. And look how many times the word makr mentioned in the Quran. Only losers will feel secure from Allah. This is chapter 7, verse number 99. This is chapter, let us go to other verse. Uh, the deception of our Quran. Let us see. Yeah, this website is not really good in finding reference right away. The search engine is not good. Yeah, this is very al-khasirun. Yeah. They deceive, and Allah deceive, and Allah is the best of deceivers. And this is supposedly about Jesus, aka Isa. All right, like in the Quran doesn't say here. This is for, you know. So it says وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. In fact, here, if you understand this verse carefully, you remember the Muslim, they say that Allah, he cloned someone look like Jesus. So when they come to capture Jesus, they found the clone. This is exactly what it says. So they plan, according to the Muslim, the word translation, they say plan, but here they plan to do what? They are evil. So the plan here is makr, is conning. So they have a plan of conning. They want to con Jesus, supposedly. They want to kill him. They want to capture him. But Allah, he conned them, and he fabricated other Jesus, which means again Allah is a deceiver, because when they captured the fake Jesus, it was a fake Jesus. according to Muslims. So it was a scam, a lie. Uh, chapter 8, verse number 30, it says the same. Allah is the best of the deceivers, not schemers. Allah is the best of deceiver. خير الماكرين, the best of deceivers, not scammers. See, Google, if you type exactly, the Google right away will go to the Muslim translation and will pick up the Muslim translation. But this is false. Al-Makirin mean the deceivers, not this. That's why here, Makir, Makr, Makir is the guy who do it, Makr is the action. All right? See here, Yam Korbi, which mean like he targets somebody with his evil. Here, look what they do. Plan of Allah. That's false. And look how they try to make it, try to fix it. Let me move this picture from the screen. The same word here. They say there is good makr and bad makr. Allah makr, plan of Allah. Look at the deception. Look at the lies. It's the same exact word. And bad makr is when non-Muslim do. You know, it's evil. See the corruption. I mean, even the dictionary is a fraud because it is always makarabi. B in Arabic we say like it's something you add to somebody, like makarabi Muhammad. So the one who been the victim is Muhammad. Makara B, and you add the name after it. So letter B here is to tell who is the victim. Makar is the act, which is deceive. But the funny is, the Muslim, when Allah he do it, they say this is a good makar. It's a good. Do we have any Muhammad or Muhammadan? He wanna do good makar. This is why the Muslims, when they come to debate me, if you notice, they always lie because this is a good makar. This is taqiyya. The Muslim, they will say to you, we practice taqiyya only in the time of danger. It's true. Islam is in danger, we lie. The husband, he lied to his wife because he think he is in danger. The wife, she will know what he was doing. So danger mean is you being exposed, not necessarily getting killed. It can be getting killed. But here you notice, like why Allah need to do taqiyya if He is God. Your God, who's going to punish you, right? What will happen to Allah if He is being honest? Why he need to lie? All right. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? No Muslim? Sometime in the beginning we have like a slow start, but when they come, they all come all together. Like when a Muslim come to the stage, suddenly like three, four of them they want to join, and especially if they notice somebody leaving Islam became a Christian. Like you remember when the 2 days ago, the Muslim he was speaking to me and he decided to leave Islam. Suddenly they want to come to the stage, and the guy he cannot wait. Like he want to talk right now. He's trying to disturb the conversation because he knew that this is going in not in a good direction for Islam. So he tried his best to cut me speaking to this guy because obviously he is going to leave Islam. And this is what happened. He left Islam and he became a Christian. All right. Yani Muhammadan. If you are a Muhammadan and you like to support Allah, please feel free. Like when we talk about this guy talk about knowing Allah. I mean, even one single Muslim knows Allah? They don't. They don't even know what Allah mean, because Allah is a foreign God, and the Muslim they have no idea who is this God. Anyone? Or would they know that Allah have a shin, Allah have a leg, Allah have 5 fingers, Allah have eyes, Allah hear, Allah have hands. That's it. They do not know who's Allah. They don't know even what the word mean. Yani Muhammadan. Yeah, right away, you see, when I say, okay, guys, peace to you, suddenly I see questions in the chat. Like they don't dare to even to pose the question until I turn off my streaming, and then suddenly they are brave to ask questions. Anyone? Yeah, Sheikh Asim is a very funny figure, and he believes himself that he's a sheikh, like he think he's really a sheikh. Allah, Allah, cuckoo, Allah, cuckoo, Allah, Allah, cuckoo, cuckoo. Uh, Look at the questions. Uh, is oral sex is permissible?
His second question was about oral sex, and I cannot go into details, of course, but
What details they gave you in the email? Guys, he cannot go to the details. What kind of email he is receiving? Like he did not just say oral sex, he just give you details? Like what? And can you believe how filthy this cult garbage is? Somebody sending him email. He did not say to him, "What is it okay like to do oral sex?" No, I cannot go into details, which means there is details, right? Yeah. And who is asking? Don't tell me it's a female.
let it be known that in our religion, it is prohibited for a person to touch his private parts while urinating. It is prohibited to cleanse.
It's forbid to touch your private part when you are urinating. Uh, so Muslims, how you urinate, how you grab it, like somebody else will hold it for you. How you grab your, excuse my language, your penis to piss. Somebody else will grab it for you. What an idiot. Where do you get this from, Abdul? I want to learn from you.
And purify yourself with your right hand after answering the call of nature, whether urinating or defecating.
You stupid idiot. First of all, you don't use your right hand, you use left hand. You're an idiot.
And the scholars say that this is obvious because Allah honors the right. The left hand is to be used for dirty things.
Oh. Hmm. The right hand is a clean hand. The left hand is a. So why Allah have a left hand? No. Actually, they will say Muhammad. He says Allah have two hands and both his hand are right hands. Then you ask the Muslims, is that true? The Muslims, is that true? That Allah have two hands and both of them they are right hands? Is that true? But look how stupid this statement is. So if the left is the bad part of the body, having two right hand does not mean you don't have a left side of your shoulder. Correct? Is that correct? So that means Allah have a bad side, bad physical part is not respected physical part. Why Allah two hands are in the right side? It's possible Allah was exposed to nuclear explosion in Chernobyl in Ukraine during the Soviet Union. So he's born with defect. He have two hands in the right side. What's wrong with you? Things happen. Huh? But the idea here of being right and left, we are talking about God. And what the problem if Allah have a one right hand and one left hand? And how the left hand will become bad? He wash his ass with it? Hmm? Until now we have no Muslim. Let's go back to oral sex.
So the right is honored in Islam. Now, I ask you a question. Which is more honored? Your right hand that you eat with, or your mouth that you say the Shahada with? That
Look, brother, you say the Shahada with your. By the way, every Muslim sheikh he give you different answer. Mufti Mink, he said there's no problem with that. That's so what? So every one of them he give you different answer. What a stupid religion. You say the Shahada, well you spit too. You spit from your mouth. The same mouth, and your mouth is full of bacteria and germs. So what if you say Shahada? Huh? Do we have any Muslim here? Any Muhammadan? Hmm? We have a Muslim here, right? We do have Muslims. Ah, this is not Muslim. Sorry, I invited you wrong, mistakenly. Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Mayday, Mayday. Let us put the Discord code on the screen. So in case anyone. So if you go on right now and search for oral sex in Islam, you will find that every Muslim he will give you a different answer. For sure it is lawful, in Islam. Why not? The Quran says, Nisa'akum harthun lakum, fa'atu nisa'akum anna shi'tum. Your women is the same as a ground to dig in them. So dig in your wives as you wish, and your women. Dig. You know what dig mean? As you will. Wives are your teeth. So if your teeth as you may desire. This guy is a potato shake. He don't know what he's talking about. How? Okay. Do we have any Muhammadan? Come on. Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. Yeah, those are fake sheikhs. You know, those. Yeah, no. If this guy he debate me, I will make him shish kebab in 5 minutes. You know, it's always seriously when the sound starts, you feel like somebody is being raped. They bring you a voice of a child. Uh, 40 prophetic hadith. Hmm. From fairy tale to reality. Look who is talking about fairy tales. Oh boy. Do we have any Abdul? Any Abdul? You know, he looked like a flower case. White flower case. Oh boy. Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Come on. Anyone? Any Muhammadan? Are you afraid that if you debate me, you will have a big protest in your country? And notice in every corner, if you notice in the video, there is a mosque. Let us see. See, this is a mosque. There's a mosque in every corner, but there's no food and there's no jobs, and they have money for the mosque. You know, in Saudi Arabia, if you have a house, like you have a little extra room in the yard, you can make a door to the street, small door. You make the room a room from your house. You make it a mosque. You receive 3,000 riyal from the government every month. So what they do, everybody open a door in his house, and he make a room. Like when they build a house, they make a room at the end of the yard. You know, it's a desert, land is cheap. So they make a small room at the end of the yard, and the room have a door to the street. and they put a speaker, and from the house, the guy, he tell the wife, at this time, turn the cassette on. Like in the old day, they used to use cassette, not like now. So turn the cassette on, and he get 3,000 real every month. It's about $800. The biggest scam in Saudi Arabia. I don't know if they give them this money. I don't think so now. But this was a very normal way to make money. Just open a room. Yeah. And nobody is inside such a mosque. It's a small, tiny room in the size of your bathroom. He have a little speaker in the top of the room. Allahu Akbar, every 5 times a day. He get a salary. Yeah, because brother, he is opening the house of Allah. Yeah. They moved it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the best way to make money. I was thinking to open a room and make the same. Make money from the Abdul. In Saudi Arabia, there's no sewage, there's no roads. You see, like you see Saudi Arabia, like when you see Trump, he went to the city of Riyadh. You see how clean the street, how amazing. But the reality is 90% of the country don't have roads. They don't. Look, apostate prophet is life. And I mean, look how they copy each other fake media. It's just to, I don't know what's wrong with people. Look, I just saw apostate prophet is life. Look what he had there. He copied Tutsi, whatever. This is a fake, AI video. This is a totally fake AI video. It's very easy to know, like, you see how they are walking. So they put it like Iranian controlled cities. Cities, brother, cities. That's absolutely false. Yeah, they control cities. Tons of cities, brother. Shish kebab. This is how they get audience. Uh, Even some they say that Al Khamenei he left to Russia. Yeah, he's in Russia now. He's hiding in the basement of Putin. Yeah, what he can do? Man, people they are fabricating news. A lot of fabricated news. And they say the same about the vice president of Maduro. She is in Russia. Everybody go to Russia, by the way. I mean, I don't know why everybody's going to Russia. Yeah, she's in Russia now. True story. Breaking news. I mean, those the rulers of Iran now, this Islamic regime, they were run when, I mean, the army take over. There's have to have a civil war. Not this. This is nothing. This is nothing. I mean, like, who in the world will believe that they are going to run because of people protesting? Those kind of regime, they are willing to wipe out cities and they will not go out. Very, very shameful, propaganda and lies. Indonesian and Malaysian ulama endorsing CP argument. Which one of them? Which one? I mean, arguments like all of them. Yeah, but Indonesian, they can refute me, but they don't want to do it. They are having mercy on me. They feel that like expose me, I will, like I will be so sad. So they will not do it. They are helping me not to get humiliated. They will go nowhere, my friend. They can go only if things totally collapse. There's nothing happening. They have hundreds of thousands of soldiers. As long as soldiers are getting paid and they have money for the soldiers, they will be fine. When you see tons of millions in the street, at least, let us say, at least maybe 30, 40 million, then things we can say it's out of control. This is nothing, like even if you have 20,000 in the street, this is nothing. So don't go by this fake news. Those people, they are just desperate for to collect audience. Any topic, anything, breaking news. Breaking news. Right? Do we have any Abdul to make a breaking news for us? Breaking news: Prophet Muhammad, he left in the top of a flying donkey. No, those regimes, the top are the biggest thief, yes, but then the shares of theft will be depend in your rank. And then the one who have a salary, and he have other advantage like health insurance, authority. He can get job for his family members like daughter, son, cousin. Those people will support the regime because the new one, they will take them to court actually, because those most of them, they harmed people. Therefore, those people will defend with all their power to keep the regime, because when the regime come down, they will be the first to pay. They will lose their job, they will go to jail, and they might be executed. You never know. People might kill them. So they will not give up like that easy. And those people, they are making it as if this is like a democratic country. People protest, the prime minister resign. That's Iran, my friend. Right? So don't listen to those videos. They lie a lot. They fabricate too much news. And this video they are playing in their channels, all of them, it's an AI. You can find it's AI in 2 seconds. Very easy. And there is no way that they themselves do not know that this is AI video. It's impossible. Always AI videos, people move in a certain like it's a it's like a robot. It's not normal. Even it sound like real, but you can tell. Let me show you the video. Most of them they are playing. Yeah, this is the one. Let me show you. It's very obvious that this is AI. Look at this one. This is the one Apostate Prophet and Tutsi TV they are playing in their channel. You will notice that people they are coming, what guys, look at the number. Hold on, look. There's no street is that long. And look, there's no space. It's like there's 3 million in the street. And at the same time, let me zoom out. Maybe you can see it. Let us see. You will see people coming from, it's like, people coming from two directions and lining together. Look at this. Look. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you see, they are very short videos. The first thing you notice about AI videos, that they are very short videos. Extremely short. Let me show you the other one. The same video has second part. Let me see if I can find the other one. It's very obvious that those are fake. Where is the other one? Hmm. Let us see. This one look like it is real. Maybe not. You never know. I mean, there's a lot of this one. Let me show you how it's easy to find out that this is AI. It's the same video actually, but look like this is part 2 of the same prop of AI. See how people they are coming from both sides, from here, from here, from here, from here. You know, it's very obvious AI. Yeah, this video is 100% AI. There's no question about it. Look how people are coming from both sides, from here, you know, from the right, from the left, and then they gather in the middle. You see, like nobody almost coming from here. All right? Yeah. And look, even there's little girls, you know, kids. You know, there's no way at night they're going up. Yeah, it's a fabricated video. There's no question about it. But you know, AI became very convincing. Like, I mean, you see video, you know, you see like this kid is running, you see, you know, but this is absolutely false. Even the lighting is not normal. Yeah. Look how strong the lighting. See how strong? As if it's a stadium. To the point you can see the shadow of every one of them on the ground. You see it? That's not normal. Why? Because based on this lighting, there's no lighting here from this side, you know, from in the street. Look like the lighting only here. You notice that the lighting, the shadow is coming all to this direction, you know. There's no shadow to the front, which means there's no lighting in the back. So this is an AI video making the lighting always in the street in the front, focusing in, and the shadow coming all behind them. There's no shadow. If there's lighting every, like, based on this, there's light here, there's light here. Between them, maybe there is 30 meters. Then the shadow should not be like this. This is a long shadow. They should be straight. Should not be even a shadow because there's light everywhere. And why here get busy and here getting, you know, there's nobody here, you know. This is the video they are playing in their channel. Fabricated video. Do we have any Abdul? Ibn Battuta? Okay, let him come, Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta, he found an island, and this island women they have only one breast. This island have only women, and there's the women have only one. The women have one breast. Ibn Battuta, the biggest fat liar in history. He fabricate stories about going here and there. Ibn Battuta, he found the wall of Gog and Magog. Hmm. Battuta. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Look like today we are not lucky. Yeah, there's tons of videos. Not this is not the only one. There's a thousand. Both sides they make fake videos. The Iranian government they make videos saying, "Look, see the street? It's not nothing there, nobody there." Both of them they lie. In wartime they lie, all of them. You know, one of you actually said to me, "But if now the regime collapse and the Shah become the king, this Shah, the son of the previous king, who live right now in USA, isn't it the Iranian? Isn't it the Arab now? They will gang against Israel because now they are not fearing Iran. In fact, they might fear Iran more now because you see the Shah. At the end of the day, the Persian are Persian. The only difference between before and after, if the regime collapsed, that the regime was using the Shia Islam as a tool. But the moderate Iran will be more scary to the Arab, to the neighbors, because already they are fighting over the Persian Gulf, which now the Arab trying to call it the Arabian Gulf, and there is hatred and enmity between both forever, many wars. In fact, the father of this guy is the one who started the nuclear program in Iran. He wanted Iran to have a nuclear facility, and even obviously he was thinking to get a nuclear bomb. So in his time, he negotiated with Europe that if you want our oil, at that time the European they were desperate for his oil. You know, like now there's the funny is now there's many more countries can provide oil, not as before. As we know now, like Venezuela can provide oil more than UAE and Saudi Arabia and Kuwait together. So he made a condition that if you want our oil, if you want to bring your company here, you have to build a nuclear facility, you know. And I think they agree, and they did. So the dream of Iran, the nuclear power, it is not the Shia mullahs. It was the father of this guy. All right. So if the mullahs are gone, Iran doesn't mean Iran became a bird, a sparrow. You know, this is Persia. The first thing he will do, he will seek the glory of his old kingdom. You know, so he will try to build. But the difference is like who is the friend now? You know what I mean? Who is the friend? Who is the enemy? So will be a switch in the side. But this switch can be temporarily. The switch can be very much temporarily, not necessarily a real switch, because uh, you know during history, always people switch side. It's not a secret, right? Like one day, Russian and NATO today, at that time, like you know, England, USA, France, and Russian are fighting together against Hitler. Today, the story is different, right? USA was against Japan. Today, Japan is in the side of USA. Imagine, after even you nuke them. So in politics, there's nothing is called fixed. The difference between Iran tomorrow and Iran today, if the change happen, Iran tomorrow will be more powerful because they will be free from the stupidity of the religion of Islam. So they will focus more in building Iran. The Iranian regime now is spending a lot of money abroad. Hezbollah, Yemen, in wars have nothing to do with Iran. Just because they are the same as the Soviet Union, they have an agenda to spread Shiaism. Therefore, the Shia, they will be obedient to the biggest mullah in Iran. So they want to build an empire, but based on Islam. This guy, he will build his empire again, but not based on Islam, based on Persia. All right. That means the money will be focused inside Iran. That means Iran will become more powerful, more wealthy, more comfortable, and more productive. So I expect Iran to become way more scary to the neighbors if the mullahs are gone. Because right now all the money is going to Hamas, Hezbollah. You see, if you check how much money they spend to Hezbollah or even to in Syria, it's enough to build a country. Hundreds of billions of dollars are gone abroad. Yet the people inside Iran don't have jobs. So the failure of the regime today actually happened because of this. Because the money is spent abroad, not in the country. Like you see, many people, they when we talk about Trump too, many they don't understand what Trump is doing. They think it just stopping immigration. No, the immigration which is coming to USA from Venezuela and other countries, they are bleeding USA because those people, they are foreigners and they don't feel they are going to be citizen one day, even if they got citizenship. So a person, he come from certain country, he will speak his language until he die, and when he make money, he send it where he call it back home. So there's billions of dollars going every month out of USA by those migrants. So those migrants come here, they work in here, but they don't spend the money here. Mostly, or most of the money will go to where they came from. Mexico, Venezuela, Argentina, whatever it is. All right? So this is a form of a bleeding. They are acting like parasite who sucking the blood of America, enjoying the wealth of America, but then they don't spend the money of America in America. So America is losing. So closing the borders, especially from those who don't pay tax and they are illegal, they will stop sucking the blood of America, health insurance, social security, education, you name it, even housing. Because when you have millions of people coming to this country, they will compete with the local, and that make rent increase, price of housing increase, everything increase, even food, because we have more population, more demand, more prices, less demand, less prices. Very simple. So what Trump is doing is very smart. He might do it sometime in a stupid way, but that strategy is very smart to fix the economy. Here, there's opposite migration. Here, in the case of Iran, there's no real migrant of population, but there's a migrant of money. Iran send money to Lebanon. What Iran have to do with Lebanon? Hezbollah, within 30 years, consume hundreds of billions of dollars. It turned to be Hezbollah can be destroyed in 3 days after all the money they spend. They spend a lot of money to build a Shia kingdom in Yemen, and the Shia kingdom looked like will never be built. It was a waste of money. They spend a lot of money in arms and weapon. It turned to be all the money and the weapon they created is junk. Like they made drones, yes, but those drones are not really, and soon they will be outdated, because the Israeli, they come with technology, they can stop any drone. Now soon, actually already, I think they are using the very cheap laser drone. It doesn't cost even 7 cents to take down a drone. 7 cents, not $7. Before, to take a drone, you shoot something is going to cost you at least maybe $20,000, the rocket. So things is changing, uh, and Iran, if this guy become a king, is not going to be the peaceful, loving Iran. Iran is Iran. They will try to build Persia, and the war will start again between Emirat and Saudi Arabia, etc. They will go back to the old days. Nothing will change. And now, actually, they will be friend with Israel, and then Israel will switch side. So Israel, you see, the Israeli, they friend who is better friend for them, which mean who can be more useful. So today, the Israeli, they are fine with Emirat. But what if this guy became the king? I guarantee you, Israel will switch to Iran because there is a, there is a Iran occupying 3 islands from Emirat. Israel will switch because Iran is more important than Emirat. What Emirat? Emirat, they have oil, but who need oil? Israel don't need oil. They don't. They are selling oil. What Israel want, strategic friend, and always the word of friend between two brackets, temporarily. Always those friends are temporarily friends. They can be for 20 years, they can be for 50, they can be 100, but still temporary. So Israel, if this guy became the king here, that's it. Iran is not an enemy. And the first one who will open embassy in Iran is going to be Israel. I guarantee you that. And then the first one will join to improve technology and like farming technology, etc. in Iran is going to be Israel. So Iran and Israel, from like the most hated enemy to the most close friends, and that will make the neighbors here upset, those Arab, and scared. All right. So there's a lot of things, connected to the change of the regime. A lot of things. No, pipeline is not important no more. Pipeline is not important no more because you see the things is changing. You see now already there is a pipeline from Israel to Cyprus, and some Cyprus will go to Europe, to Greece. Things is changing so fast. Like who can believe that Israel is going to be importing gas and oil? Nobody, right? And now there's more market are open. Like if the war is stopped in Ukraine, the Russian will be able to produce. I'm sure one of the condition to stop the war is to take sanctions from Russia, and then the Russian oil will flood to Europe again. It's going to happen. And now, if Trump he controlled Venezuela, the the oil of Venezuela alone will make a big difference. You know, so Qatar will not be important no more. Emirat will not be important no more because simply there's more oil everywhere. Very simple. Uh, but we don't know if if something will change in Iran yet. All what we see now is just a propaganda of a change. But I don't believe any of that until something big happen. All those videos you see online, they are fabricated. 90% maybe, if not 95%, are fabrication. Never believe what you see in the news. You know, in the news, everyone make a news as he wish, right? But people they like exciting news, like breaking news, Iran collapse, Iran burning. This is all far away from collapsing. If Israel start attacking Iran again, but that will not happen now. It might happen when Israel noticed that the Iranian regime like need one push, like the people they need encouragement, like we can make it. So if the Iranian regime start maybe getting using weapon heavily, on the protesters, and Israel find that it is possible to collapse the regime, not just go and hit them. No, it is possible because there's a widespread of protest and the number is so massive, then Israel can get involved, but not before that. Because even if Israel can get involved, Israel, is going to be limited in what they can do. They can bomb, warehouses for weapon, bases, etc., like to reduce the ability of the regime to take control. Like if the regime send tanks to cities, the Israeli can take them one by one, easy, So they can give support by air, but not in the ground. Yeah. And now Trump, he want to take over Greenland. I don't know if you saw. Uh, Trump is making it obviously clear that he will not leave his president. I mean, mostly he will do it now. I mean, before the coming election. And I believe that he's right. Like ethically, sound like it's not right. Like how in the world you want to take a land is not yours, huh? Right? But this land have a few thousand people. The whole massive. It's huge. And the Russian and the Chinese are coming from every direction. So Trump, he can make those people happy. No tax. You don't pay for anything. We pay for electricity. We pay for everything you have. He can make their life actually very luxury. Take the land. And I think he would do it. This guy is serious. Even though there's like the left are very much opposing this, but I mean, he will take it. They will cry, blah 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 for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, and then that's it. It became part of America, right? Yeah. Actually, he made it clear that we will not rule out military action. Already we have our military. They can take over all what you need to do is just to announce we take it. You know? You do not need to do anything because already we have our army there. Already he mentioned that many times, even today. Today he mentioned again. So like every few hours, this topic is coming. Uh, like Germany and France and England, they're opposing because at the end of the day, they have interest too. They are jealous that USA is going to take it. It's not because it's ethical. I mean, all those countries, they have islands all over. You know, like why even Denmark have this Greenland? I mean, how Denmark is there? Is that because you own it? How you own it? So is it about ethic? How Denmark own Greenland? It's a massive land, extremely massive. I mean, look at this. If USA take it, the Russian and the Chinese can't get close to it. Period. Because that will make all the water. It's not about the land only. You see, when you take this land here, look, I mean, it's almost in the size of USA. I mean, do you guys see? Do you notice with me how big it is? I can zoom smaller more. Look at this. See, it's extremely massive. So if USA take it, all this water is going to be USA. All of this. It's not about just the land. Like Trump, he changed the name of uh, the Gulf of Mexico, to the Gulf of America, right? Here, because simply USA have more water in it than Mexico, no more. In the old days, Texas used to be part of Mexico, you know, and Arizona, etc., California, but that no more. So by taking Greenland, all this water will become part of America, and for sure, that will come with the minerals, whatever mineral there. So there's a few thousand people there. He can tell them, we will give you salary every month, big salary. You don't work, all right? You don't pay tax. You don't do anything. You are free. You have American passport, but you have no obligation, no duty. He can make them happy because right now they are getting nothing from this, and anyone can take over the country. Who is going to stop Russia from taking it over one day? And then it's going to be impossible for USA to take it from them because that will make it a nuclear, war. So he is thinking about in the long run. If we don't take it, who will take it? It's not going to stay like this. When the war erupts, somebody will jump into it and take it. The same as Denmark took it one day. All right. The Chinese ships are fishing all over, not only here, actually, even in South America. South America, they are suffering because of the Chinese. All here, Venezuela, all this area, Chinese ships are, sucking the water. They're destroying even the marine, like marine life. Because when the Chinese ship, they fish, they don't have regulation. They take everything in the water. And, in China, they eat everything. There's nothing, there's no waste. Whatever comes from the sea is food, even weed. All right. And they have those massive net, which is go in the ground, very heavy, and then they draft everything, which means they will destroy the marine life. They don't care because this is not their land. They are here just to fish, to come back with wealth. So they are all over the place. Imagine how far they are coming, all this territory, and nobody dare to tell them you cannot do that because this is China. I mean, who is going to tell them no? Venezuela, Colombia, you know, they cannot do that in Puerto Rico because this is part of USA. But they can do that to those, Uruguay. Who can stop them? And even they try to control Panama, right? So Trump, he have to jump right away. If you notice in the beginning, the first few weeks when he became president, he jumped to take over in Panama and he threatened them to send an army. And then they cancel all the deals with China. Otherwise, they took over Panama too. You know? So Trump is thinking in a strategic way for the benefit of America. But those stupid, liberals, they claim to be ethical. They are the ethical one. So ethically, how we can tell Panama what to do? They're just stupid. Yeah, you can, because then you will go hungry. They can shut down all your trade, and you can because we are the one who built the tunnel for them. The canal, it's us. How we can tell Venezuela what to do? We can because they stole the money of the American. With those companies, they said to you those companies are the capitalism. No, the companies in America sell shares. So somebody have $10,000, he can buy shares. So poor people, they own companies too. So when Venezuela confiscate all the American companies there, they stole the money of real-time American, poor American, not necessarily the billionaires. So he have the right to say, we built for you all the industry. Can you imagine how much cost? And they are enjoying our industry for the last 30 years, 40 years. Just by one signature, we took it, we stole it. So he have the right to go there, you know. And then the liberals, they say this is not ethical because they are stupid. Is it ethical for them to take it? Yeah, yeah. They are capitalism. Huh? Well, capitalism, they are the government. They sign with them. You brought the companies and you told them, this is your share, this is our share. Government have to honor their agreement. The American company did not come there by weapon or army. They have an agreement with the government peacefully. And then you have Guyana or Guyana. I don't know how you call it. This one have a lot of oil too, massive oil. This territory, it's very close to Venezuela. It makes sense. Venezuela full of oil. This one very close to it is going to be full of oil too. All right. All right. Well, we could not find customers, so we switched the topic to talk about politics and war and peace. Do we have any Abdul? I hope you like, you don't have to agree with me, but the way I analyze things, I don't go by news.
Hello, Christian Prince.
Hello, hello.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
Brother, I must thank you. I'm from Venezuela, and I must thank you for talking about my country. We're all really happy that we got invaded, man. Let's hope that the U.S. make us a colony.
So, like in the news now, they are saying people in Venezuela are very upset. Is that true?
It's a lie.
It's a
It's a
lie, huh?
lie. And I don't know a single person from my own country that is mad, angry about that. It's like if in during the Second World War, Hitler got kidnapped by the US,
Hmm.
and then you have the leftists going to the streets because they kidnapped Hitler, you know?
Yeah, yeah, they are weird. I know, but like I always, I believe that the best way to know what's happening is somebody who live there. Because the news agencies they lie, whatever side. News TV stations they lie all the time. Everybody have his agenda, but the one who live in the ground, like you have a family there, people they talk to each other. They knew, but we cannot trust news agencies. That's why I ask you.
That's right, that's right. I just wanted to come here, and by the way, Maduro, the guy, Yahya Sinwar, the terrorist from Palestine.
Oh yeah, I know. This is why the one is angry now. You notice all the terrorists in the world they are angry for Maduro. You know, not a good person is his friend. All of them they are either the Iranian, Hezbollah, Hamas. All those garbage is his friends. And for me, I have like a rule. When the enemy is happy, that means is happy. That means something bad happened. When the enemy is upset, that means something good happened. As simple as that. Yeah,
That's true. That's very true.
yeah. If
So this guy,
yeah, go ahead.
Maduro, when Yahya Sinwar died, when he was killed, Maduro was screaming in a like on TV, "Rest in peace, Yahya Sinwar."
Yeah,
Oh man,
second day he will have party. Yeah,
yeah. That's true. I
and
just wanted to come here
and
and let
all,
you know that, man.
all of them, you will see his son, his brother in the government. Like this, the brother of Maduro is the head of the Congress, correct?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
yeah, family business. Like the whole country, there's nobody to be the head of the Congress except his brother. And his son,
His
what is?
brother and
And his son, what his job?
I don't think that they have a job, man. They just like lay. My grandfather used to work in PDVSA, which was like the fourth largest oil company in the world,
Uh huh.
which it was in Venezuela. It's called PDVSA. They nationalized it, and my grandfather used to be like he used to work there in a good position,
Hmm.
and he saw little by little how every single person that was productive from the company was replaced by the cousin, by the friend of a friend of Chavez, which was the previous dictator. And man, like it's all corrupt. It's basically all the head of the government is family of the family of just these wicked people.
Actually, Venezuela actually is a very rich country. It's very rich. There's no reason, doesn't make sense that people they are walking and taking thousands of miles to come to USA when they're actually it should be the opposite. Americans should go and work in Venezuela. Honestly, I mean they have the biggest oil reserve in the world. Yet people in Venezuela, their salary is not even $100, $200. How they can make living? Where is the money? Where the money is going?
The minimum
How a
wage.
country is swimming over oil in a time where everybody needs oil, and yet the people don't have jobs, they don't have food, they don't even have electricity.
Actually, the minimum wage in Venezuela is about like $3 per month.
Really,
$3, $4. Yeah.
that's a lot. No wonder half of the country is abroad already. So you see, guys, how it's shameful it is. Imagine your country is swimming over oil. I mean, they have way more than Saudi Arabia, way more than Emirat, way
And
more,
next to the US.
way more than US for sure. More, yeah, way more. But yet they are so poor. There's no answer for that except corruption. And and the oil industry, since they make it owned by the government, and because now it's owned by government, when something broke, they can't fix it, and nobody care to fix it. As long as everybody getting his salary from the big ones, who care? And slowly, the industry is collapsing, and their oil production went down and down and down because they can't fix it, and they don't have technology. And then later, we have a Trump. He put sanctions on Venezuela, which is working good, not to to harass the people, but to make a difference. Because as long as the government they can survive, and not only that, 2 years ago, all the gold reserve of Venezuela was sold to Emirat and Qatar. I don't know if you heard about that. Did you?
Yeah, it's sold to Arab countries and China. Like we
Yeah.
have what's the name of the terrorist group of Russia, like the private military?
Yeah. I forgot the guy was killed. What?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I know what you are saying. I forgot the name.
So they were in my country, and they were basically because my country is not only rich in oil, but in the south of Venezuela, you can see there, like on the very south where everything is green, it has lots and lots of mineral resources. So you have diamonds, you have gold, you have everything that you can imagine there in that jungle. So it's not only oil, but it's as well rich in natural resources.
Yeah, you are right. Actually, I just type, and you are right, guys. Imagine they have all of this, and then somebody his salary, as he said, $3 a month. Isn't this crazy? You know how in the world that work? How you have a massive, those people they should live in a that fancy life, not only rich. They have to have every citizen have to have a villa. Every citizen. I mean, there is no reason for this. Look at this. It says Venezuela hold vast mineral wealth beyond its famous oil, beyond the famous oil. All right, with significant reserve of iron, uh, ore, bauxite. I don't know what is that. Gold, nickel. I mean, all of those are very important for industry. Not only the gold is valuable by itself, but for industry because many industry need those. It's a must, even for a spaceship, even for everything. Along with other critical minerals like coltan, diamonds, copper, zinc, tin, rare earth. I mean, what is left? And they are saying this is way even more than the oil. So how in the world this country is poor? The answer is corruption, communist, termite, and he brought Hamas. He started bringing even people from so-called Palestine. They get free salary, free housing, and his people they have no food. They bring them from Gaza, free school, free house, free just come from Gaza, and they will wait for you in the airport. They will give you flowers, a lot of propaganda. But his own nation are dying. You know, look at this, all of this, all of this
Right,
wealth,
right.
and they don't have money, they don't have food, they don't have anything.
and no electricity and no water because you know, like you can be at night. Man, Venezuela is hot. Is so you can be at night and in the middle of the night you can have your AC on and suddenly shut down because the electricity just goes out. Like everyone needs to have a converter, like an electric converter, for the house to run, and the water it's difficult as well because the thing is that they stole so much money that imagine this, CP. They stole so much money that all the money that bring up from the oil industry, they didn't have money when it came to repair it. So Venezuela, from having that public company, PDVSA, the one that I told you about, they stole so much money that they needed to have another country, which is was China, to come there and put money inside of it because they stole everything.
And the Chinese will not do it for free. The Chinese will come to rob you. You know.
Yeah,
So you
that's true.
you finish with the first thief, you get with the other thief, like the bigger one. You know.
Yeah,
And that one, if you don't obey him, he will invade you. You know, this is China. It's not a joke. Yeah. So well, I hope that Trump he will be able. Whatever people they say, Trump is seeking the oil. You see, whatever happened, the
that's good,
the
man.
the
It doesn't
oil of
matter.
Venezuela, whoever is going to like take it, he will pay for it. It's a must, and that means the people of Venezuela they will get the money. So when they lie to you, they say, "Oh, he will." American companies, still American companies, they cannot take the oil. They have their share based on the investment, but the one who will make a big amount of money is the people. People of Indonesia, Venezuela alone, they cannot do it. They don't have the technology. They don't have the capital. As you heard, they are bringing the Chinese, and the Chinese they don't do good in any industry. You know, they will rob you totally. And you know, I saw many Venezuelan in USA dancing in the street. In the same time, the stupid American liberals are shouting against that.
Yeah,
And then you ask yourself, okay, those are the people of the country. Why they are happy? If they are not feeling violated because of Trump here when they are, oh, this is our country. No. They feel that this is a great opportunity. Somebody trying to help us to fix, even if he's have own interest, no problem. But Venezuelan too, they have their own interest to get rid of this disease, cancer taking over their country. So we hope, we pray. I mean, look at the minerals. You know, like I type minerals of Venezuela, and you will find thousands of articles. This country is a crazy rich. Actually,
and we have less people than Saudi Arabia, actually.
yeah,
Less people.
it's sick that you know you have a very rich country, yet people they are desperate to leave. You know, because as you said, even electricity there is no, and when there is no electricity, there's no water, there's no work, there's no job. You know, without electricity, there's no industry, there's nothing work. And what kind of a government they cannot even keep the electricity running in the year 2026? You know, electricity is just like I mean, we have it 100 years ago, and now it should be normal to exist. This is not a question. But even that they cannot fix because there's no money. They take it, they spend it. Yeah, and the same actually. All those regimes they have the same problem. No electricity, no water. Street is horrible. Cleaning is horrible. Health is horrible. But all of them they give speeches about enemies and capitalism. Then you go to the capitalist. You find there is water, there's jobs. People are not hungry. People, you know, in America, if you see somebody is homeless, that's because he's an idiot, mostly. That because he is junkie, mostly. Not everybody for sure. But the majority of those who they are homeless, not because they could not find a job, but because they don't want to work. They want to take drugs, they want to smoke, they want to live in hippie. In Venezuela, when you see poor people, they are poor because they have to be poor. There's no other choice. The only way to get rich is to get closer to the president, be from his gang, or join the cartel, the drug dealers. This is why you see a lot of, gangs, killing, kidnapping, because when there's no money, people trying to find something, how we can replace it. And then gang will appear, and drugs will appear, and prostitution will appear, because people, they have kids to feed. And then somebody will say, well, you know what? Let them die, but not my kids. I'm going to kill this guy and take his money. And this is how we have gangs. So, Trump is going there, will fix many problems, and will enrich the country. In the same
Yeah,
time,
man.
Venezuela will not spend their money in a stupid, buying weapon, junk weapon. Look at this. This guy, he don't have money for his people for electricity, as we heard. Our friend here from Venezuela, but he bought the S-300 from Russia. Correct, Francisco.
That's right.
The S-300, each system more than $2 billion. The American, they were able to suppress it in 2 seconds, which means junk.
Oh, and by the way, when they attack, actually, there were a couple of fire firefighters. I don't remember. They're super expensive, but they bought it like 20 years ago. And guess what? They didn't even like they stole so much money that these jets for fighting, they didn't even work. They had like 20, and only one of them was like properly working.
Maybe they are taking the part of the airplane for plumbing at home.
That's true.
You never know. In a communist country, actually, even Russia. I mean, this Putin, he keep talking about the S-300 and the S-500, and then I say it's my sorry, because the Ukrainians are going all the way to Moscow, and you are talking about amazing defense system. Nobody can break it. I mean, shouldn't the stupid Maduro knew that if Putin weapon can protect, at least he should protect his capital. The Ukrainian drones is going all the way to the heart of Moscow, and then he's sending those weapons to those stupid people who they have, they wanna like fool their nation. Say, you see, we have army, we have weapon, we have defense system, but in fact, I believe all those deals is a bribe. So this what will happen. The weapon will cost, let's say, $1 billion. The communists, they sign a deal for each for 2 billion. 1 billion will go to the president and his family and his friends, and the rest will go to Russia. It's always like this. In the papers, there's a price. In the reality, there's different price and different deal. So they buy weapon to legalize how they can steal. Like, I did not take any money. Where is the money? We spend it. Check the papers. How they do
They
it?
don't even keep
Very
track of it.
simple.
They don't even keep track of it in my country. Like they're very corrupt, man. Like when supposedly right now Venezuela and Maduro, he has a like a Bitcoin wallet that is worth, man, it's like the second or the third biggest Bitcoin holder around the world, even more than the US.
They should
So you
confiscate
can,
it. They should take it.
oh, oh yeah, man.
They should. They should.
Yeah.
I hope so, because this will be. I'm sure the money is going somewhere for sure. They hide it. This is how the country ends so poor. As you see, they have minerals nobody have. Actually, this country is lucky. I mean, very lucky. Look at this. This country is way, way more rich than any country. Actually, I was surprised. I never thought Venezuela is so rich like this. I always hear about Venezuelan migrant and then gangs. Like always, it's a bad stuff. Like a very bad country. Because there's no good news coming. But then you get surprised when you
Most,
notice that this is not what we think. This is there's something wrong happening, causing a lot of trouble for the whole country. And that's why gangs is spreading, drugs is spreading, because people have no money. And then where the money go? You know,
yes, but at the same time, it's like all of these regimes, as Jesus says, by the fruits you shall know them. Like they're all the same, always, man. They're liars, stealers. It's always the same stuff since 2,000 years ago.
well, the people, they have always to revolt against. The problem is we don't learn from history, and history teaches us that communism or communists, they never succeed in anything. The Soviet Union collapsed for what reason? Because of the same story. China right now actually is suffering from big problems, even though China looks successful. not like as communists, because the Chinese communist is different. The Chinese communism, they allow capitalism. It's weird, huh? The Chinese, they notice that the communist of Soviet Union is bad. So what they do, if you go to China, you will find a lot of billionaires. I mean, China full of billionaires. When I went to China, I was like in the street. There's Ferrari, there's Rolls Royce, there is Porsche, there's all kind of cars. Building like 50 floor, 30 floor, 50, all is owned by private companies. So China is different kind of communist. The communist is only the regime, but the economy is not. The communist is just to direct where the money go. So they tell the billionaires, we have opportunity there. We want to invest there. Go. All right. But the government itself is not really too much of communist. It's just to control where the money goes and the politics. But in the ground, everything is capitalism. In fact, even government in China, government department, many of them, they are locally run and locally income, which mean, let us say you have a service in an office, let us say a little city, the mayor and his employees, they take money not from the government, from the service they provide to the people, which means when they make more income, they get more salary. It's not like the same as the other communist. So it's like a store, like the government is a supermarket. So you buy from us, we charge you, and we make money and we pay salary. You don't get salary from the federal government. This way, they were able to balance and create a motive. But still, there's a lot of problems in China too. I mean, like there's a lot of corruption too. But we cannot compare it to others.
That's
uh,
very true, Sipe.
yeah.
That's very true. By the way, I don't know if you have seen this, but can you put online Venezuela Hezbollah bases?
Oh yeah, I
You should
know.
be able to
No,
see.
no, I know. I saw it from Hezbollah themselves. They were proud about it. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah,
It's
yeah, I know.
filthy, man.
Yeah, they're
Well, man,
disgusting.
I just wanted to come here and let you know that, man, I really appreciate every single Venezuelan man appreciates that you're talking about this. I hope that a lot of people can see that and that they do not support the the filthy left that is spreading propaganda against that we're happy that we're getting that dictator narco terrorist jailed and we're going to have some freedom to be able to eat and have electricity and have free speech.
We will
So
pray.
thank you, Supreme.
We will pray for you. For your people there to have their freedom and to get their country back, and not only to eat. And I mean, this is a very wealthy country. They should have a great life, not only just to eat and to have electricity. This is a shame, actually, to that a human being coming from such a country that he's dreaming just to have electricity. I mean, that is a shame. What kind of a shame this Maduro is. So we pray the Venezuelan, they will get their country back, and then they will clean the country from those communists. Never have them again. Never allow them to grow. They are like a termite. Learn your lesson. Learn from your history. Thank you, Francisco, for joining us.
Amen, my brother. And God bless you, CP.
God bless you. Take
May the
care.
peace of the Lord be with you.
Thank you. I mean to that. Thank you. You see, when you hear from the real people, the story is different, right? Why he's happy for Trump doing that? Trump, he paid him. He is from this country. If he feel his country is under attack, he would never speak this way. He would be crying. In fact, most of them, they can't even go back to their country because of this regime. So I hope Trump, he will finish, and I'm sure he will finish it. He will not just, do what he did and let those communists continue. The regime must be changed. Election have to happen, and I'm sure in the new election, this regime will go to hell. I hope so. I heard even Hezbollah members are backing up their stuff because they are worried what is going to happen next. They are worried they will be arrested or USA ask for their arrest and drag them to USA. So many of them, thousands of them, they are leaving Venezuela, going through neighboring borders. I heard that Colombia, they put like their army in the borders now. We will see what will happen. All right, guys. Look like we don't have Abdul for today. So we will finish with this. And we are happy to hear from our brother Francisco from Venezuela. Actually, this is the first time I speak to somebody from Venezuela. Very nice, very nice. Make Venezuela great again. That's a good statement. You're right. I mean, it's actually it's sick with all the money they have and all the minerals they have, and then they have no electricity and $3, as he said, that the set aside. I mean, no wonder millions of them coming here. I mean, anything here is better, right? Anything here is better. But it's a shame that those people, they are coming from wealthy country and they come as refugee. When you come as refugee, my friend, life is not good. Especially in the beginning, you will be mistreated. People will look at you down. You will be begging because you are the weak. Even if you find a job, like you are illegal, people will abuse you. People will use you. If American, he gets salary like 4,000, a guy from Venezuela, he will cut the grass. They will pay him 500. They will say 500 for you is a lot of money. No health insurance, nothing. They will abuse them. Not to mention, like mafia, they will use women for human trafficking, prostitution, children's. You never know what will happen to a refugee. And all of this happening to a country have such a wealth? That is crazy. If they have nothing, I would say, okay, you know what? They have nothing, what they can do. But look what they have. I mean, what they have is a dream for any country in the world. Seriously. The wealth they have is a dream. And yet they have nothing. All of this because there's somebody is sick. I mean, gold. What is left of minerals they don't have? This country, even their dirt is jewelries. What is left? And yet the people are hungry and the people are homeless and there's no job, there's no money, there's no security, there's no safety. And on top of that, we bring all the terrorists in the world to enjoy our wealth, but not my people. Look like this area is very, very rich here. See? Wow. I mean, this is almost half of the country. Every inch of it. And then here, crazy. And yet they don't have money to eat, to drink. And not to forget to mention that this country is green and they have a lot of water. So additional to the wealth of, you know, of minerals and oil and etc., they have a very wealthy land. I mean, they can grow all kind of vegetables, all kind of fruit. I mean, it's a self-sustained basket. They have everything: wood, fruit, vegetables, minerals. What is left? What is left? Those people, they should be able to close their doors and live fancy life. They do not need the whole world. And actually, I'm looking at pictures. It's beautiful, you know, mountains and look how beautiful this nature here. This is like it looked like Korea. You know, Korea they have mountains everywhere. It's a beautiful country, actually, Korea. Green mountains. It's not like bold. There's no trees, so it's a very green, very beautiful, very nice. uh, they have the sea. They have the rivers. They have everything. Is that a mosque? It looked like they built a mosque. Maduro, he built a mosque, I think. This is a mosque. Yeah, it looked like a mosque. I don't know. I will not be surprised. Bring in Hezbollah and the terrorists. Look at this beauty. Look at this. Beautiful. Isn't it? Very beautiful. Wow, look at this. Like all the country is really, what a shame that this country don't is not making providing good life to the citizen. Very shameful. See how government they can destroy you, destroy your life when you have a government, wicked government, a bunch of thieves. Beautiful land. I mean, those people should be able to make a lot of money from tourism alone. But who's going to go and be a tourist in Venezuela now? The gang will kidnap you. There's no safety, there's no security. It's going to take some time to bring things to normal. Real government who will hire real policemen, fight the gangs. Look at this, guys. Look at the beaches in Venezuela. This is Venezuela. Look at this. I mean, the wealth of tourism alone should make them rich. Look at this. It's like heaven, isn't it? If they fix the tourism industry, I mean Thailand, they make how much money Thailand make from tourists. This is way more beautiful. Actually, this is the first time I see those pictures. I never thought Venezuela is have such a beauty. Look at this. Those people do not need oil. You know, they have a treasure. This alone is a treasure, massive treasure. Many countries, they make living the whole country just from this. There's no other income. Look at that. So this country is very blessed by God, you know. Nobody should be poor here. Doesn't make sense. Like for me, when they say Venezuela, I imagine Venezuela like Somalia, you know. I never check it out, actually. I never research it or study it. I know they have oil, but I never look. I never thought this is what the country is. Mountains, sea, minerals, gold, oil. I mean, what is left? What is left? This is Venezuela, and millions of people running away from it. Venezuelans are running from this heaven because they can't make living there. The one will enjoy life. You know, if you don't have food, you don't have what the beach for you. You know what you would do. Look how beautiful this country. Look, astonishing. It's like a AI image. Seriously, look like AI image. This is Venezuela. Choroni Beach. Choroni Beach. What is that? Man, scary beauty. Astonishing. God is good, my friend. Look, piece of art. It's literally a piece of art. Actually, it's very sad, you know, to see this, honestly. Yeah, in Dubai, to make little island from sand, fake sand, you know, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars. And then who wanna, Dubai is very disgusting, sandstorms, and the Arab around you, and we cannot compare. This country deserve better. Look here, the beach look red. The sand here look red. This is depend on what kind of rocks they have. God knows what minerals even in the beach. And what I like, actually, look how close the trees is to the beach. I mean, the trees is going in the water. Look at this. I can sit there with my 4 wives, and even we can make babies under the trees. And then after we finish making babies, the coconut will fall in the head of them. They will die. I will become single again. This is the plan. I will make them lay down, put their head under the tree. The coconut fell here. I will be sure I'm a little bit far. We make babies. She lay down here. The first one, boom, gone. The second one, coconut, boom, gone. Coconut, boom, gone. It's the coconut cry. You want to go with me? Don't do that at home, okay? Disclaimer. Yeah, you have to find a solution. You get 4 wives. How you can get rid of them? They're stuck with you forever. We have to get rid of them. Look, even here, there's 4 umbrella. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It happened. It's a miracle. Shish kebab. You know, like first, let's set them here. Like I said, with every one of them, so they will not fight. I will talk to her here, 5 minutes, here 5 minutes, here 5 minutes, and then I take them under the coconut. We make a baby, the coconut fell down. Boom, she's gone. Right. We have to come up with a plan, my friend. Otherwise, look at this palm tree, how far it's going. Look at this, look at this. I never saw a palm tree expanding this way. Man, what is this? Look at this. It's like 20 meters far. I don't know where is the tree here. I'm assuming the tree goes like maybe this here. I mean, man, that's far. Wow. Look at this view here. The mountain. Here would be nice to have a house here in the mountain, but it's not good to have your house there if you want to use the coconut, plan, But there's no coconut in the mountain, okay? You have to go down with your wife, and then she sit in or your mother-in-law. You tell her, hey, mother-in-law, let's sit on the coconut. And the coconut in Venezuela, I'm sure they are very big, boom, your mother-in-law is gone. Don't forget to put life insurance on her name before you put her in the I should not leak all my plans, That's not right. Two girls? No guys? I'm not going. Man, don't tell me this the same as Ibn Battuta. He says the whole island is women. That would be scary. Yeah, beautiful country. Oh boy, very beautiful. Oh, look at this. What? The sand. Look how the sand here. Strange. See how it is? Very strange. Yeah, obviously it's very beautiful country.
CP, I want you to search for Roraima.
Can you type it for me? I don't know even how to say it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Type it for me in the chat. I will spend 1 year to pronounce it.
I posted in the chat.
Where in
And
in this
we have a
in
page
Discord?
over
Do you
here.
post it? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Rorirma. Okay, hold on. Rorirma. If there's any coconut there?
Oh man, it's something that God put in the country, man. Like that's how I can describe it.
All right. Good to see. Oh yeah, I see. This is like a big cliff. Is that the one?
Oh yeah, man. That's in the south. That's where the Wagner group is in right now.
But that will not work with my plan with the coconut. I don't see coconut there. Oh, but I can push her from the cliff. Change of plan. Plan B. You see how this is that like just a little top mountain, or you can like you can walk, or do you have a climb to climb?
You can walk, you can jump with a parachute, you
Oh, okay.
can yeah,
So there is
you can find
there
everything
is
there.
but doesn't look like there's an entrance. I mean, there's a walk. There's a road. I don't see that. Look at the cloud. Man, the cloud is here. How you can go up?
Yeah.
How you
So
can go up like this from the back? Maybe there is some.
you gotta go climbing, CP.
Huh?
You gotta go climbing, CP.
No, I'm saying how you can go up. Like you said, you can walk. How you can walk there? How you can go up there?
So you climb it. It's you grab the like these things that get stuck in the rock and then you just climb little by little.
Okay, climbing. Okay, climbing. All right. Yeah, see, because I can tell it's like a very high rock. Do you know how high it is?
We have no clue, man. It's huge and it has one of the largest
I
waterfalls in the
see
world
people
as
here.
well.
Look, isn't it this is the same?
Yeah, yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, look like there is a way, I think, because they don't look like a climbing people. The woman, even she have a purse. There's no way she was climbing with the purse. And I can tell she have makeup, even though I see her back only. Yeah, because we Arab, we can see through, you know the thing. Yeah. Hold on.
So CP, when are you going?
Here we go. See, I see her. She have makeup. I was right. This is a different one actually. Yeah, I think
So when
there's.
are you going, brother?
Huh?
When are you going, brother?
Going there?
Yeah.
Well, I wish. Why not? I would love to go. Actually, it's a beautiful place. Look at this. Yeah, obviously, this there's a side of the mountain. I guess there's an earthquake there. Look, it's shaking. Did I make you think for a second about it?
For a second, I thought that it was a gift, man.
uh, yeah, it's beautiful. Look at the cloud. Look at this picture, guys. Look, the cloud look like it's a climbing. You see it? How the cloud, and here I see water actually. There's a
Man,
waterfalls.
and something that is going to blow your mind because you said, "Oh, Venezuela." You were thinking that Somalia is or Venezuela is like Somalia, but actually, Venezuela just a few decades ago was the third or the fourth richest country in the world.
I believe you.
And one time in history, I think it was in the 60s or 70s, the bolivar, which is the currency of Venezuela, was parallel with the dollar as well.
I believe you.
Man, in just 25 years, the whole economy from being the one of the richest in the
To,
world
to
became one of the
nothing.
countries with the worst quality of living in the world.
Yeah. Look at this, guys. You see how the water here? Look at this. So look at this color of those rocks. How beautiful it is. Beautiful. You know. So look at this here. Yeah. Obviously, what we hope is going to go back as before and even better. We pray. But
Yeah,
I think
but
people inside the country they have to move and help Trump.
yeah, at least I was shot by my government. So I was shot by my government. I have a couple of two friends that were killed
Killed now?
years ago.
Oh, years ago. Okay.
No, years ago.
Well, I believe you. I mean, this is what those communist regime they do. Now look at those rocks. How strange they are. Yeah. This country have every mean and every reason to be rich. Tourism, minerals, oil, gold, nickel, copper, everything. And I believe you can grow everything there. I mean, let me see. Let's see. Venezuela. Uh, fruits. Let us see what kind of fruits. See, I'm promoting people to go there soon, so we can make the country rich again. I know most of the audience, they will get hungry now and they will say, oh, I'm going there. After they see this. Guys, this is the fruit they have there. This is a star fruit. Yeah.
Mangoes. Those are really good.
Mango.
Yeah,
Mango. Where is Mango? I have one admin. She's from the Mango land. Uh, what is this?
that is called uh man, parchita.
Parchita?
Parchita. Yeah,
Parchita. Is it sweet?
it's very sweet, man.
Oh
It's
boy.
very sweet.
And this
It's
one
good.
and this one is what?
Man, to be honest, I don't know. I will
Okay.
not eat it, man.
This is, I think, maybe passion fruit. It looked like passion fruit, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like passion fruit.
Hmm.
Again, like if you want to try the food, man, I'm pretty sure if you're in. Oh man, that's delicious.
This is
That typically grows in the
Lejano.
trees. You just grab it
This is called what?
and you just eat it, man.
What is the name? It looked like the
Uh,
it looked like the egg oak, like inside.
I don't remember the name, but it's something that literally, like in the whole country, you can just go pass by walking,
No, they are
and
so
you can grab it.
very popular tree,
eh,
huh?
Yeah, yeah, it's very, very popular. That's the barchita drink. You just passed it
Hmm.
up
This
there,
one here.
right
Okay,
there.
I see.
Barchita, the one that I told you.
Yeah, too many fruit. This one is what? Not this one. Hold on. Yeah, what is this one? Looks strange.
Zapoco.
Sabako.
Zapoco. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Sabako. All right. Well, all this fruit, we never saw them before, you know. This is tropical fruits. Yeah, we never have such a.
Mangoes. Those are mangoes.
This is this is what?
That's avocado.
It's avocado.
Avocado.
Uh,
Yeah, the avocados in Venezuela are like 1 kilo. It's huge.
yeah. Well, I mean, you have everything. The nature. This is papaya, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Really papaya.
Look how big each one of them. Not sure what is this.
Guayaba. That's
Guayaba.
called guayaba. Yeah, man, it's delicious as well.
Delicious. Okay, I'm going tomorrow. I
Man, CP, you gotta go to a
will go
Venezuelan
with you.
restaurant wherever you are.
We go together.
Sounds good. Sounds good. With a lot of bacon, like we eat a lot of bacon. You know something funny about the South American countries
Uh huh.
is that because of the Spanish, you know, the Reconquista, when the Muslims were kicked out of Spain,
Mm-hmm.
the Spanish basically decided, you know what, we're going to make sure that everyone here eats pork, and they made it cultural. Like we eat pork in the morning, afternoon, and evening. So basically, everything that we eat in Venezuela, Colombia, Spain, it always has pork, bro. It always has
Well, I'm
pork
not too much fan of pork,
because of that,
but
the
I
Reconquista.
like this fruit. What is this?
Something cultural. Man, I have no clue what is that.
It said exotic, medical, and delicious.
Oh,
This
that
is.
looks Peruvian.
It says Pero. This is Pero. Look like it's mixed, not Venezuela here. This is Venezuela.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have all the fruits in my yard, but I don't like them, you know, all in the back of my yard. But I say to myself, you know, it's not nice to eat those fruits. And there's some countries in the world they don't have them, so I don't eat them. Otherwise, I have them all. And I have oil in my backyard and gold. All the minerals you have in your country, I have in my backyard, but I don't like to dig. That's all, you know. Yeah.
What you should have is a pig, man.
Yeah, I like to keep them in the ground. You know, it's not nice to take them from the ground. Look at this. This is a lot of, yeah, this country. Imagine guys going shopping there and buying fruits. Ooh, and vegetables.
Oh,
Not like
brother
Walmart.
CP,
Uh-huh.
you can put as well, like on the browser, you can put Merida or Merida, Merida,
M-E-M-E-M-I-R-I-D-A.
Merida.
Okay. Is it
Merida.
wild fruit? Is it wild?
Oh man, it's a beautiful, really beautiful place that you're going to see.
Is it a place or a fruit?
Yeah, there's a lot of there.
Is it the name of place?
It's the name of a place. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I see. I thought you are talking about fruits. It looked like it's a mountains area, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, this place is very,
See,
very Christian.
see, they have a
This
snow.
is
You have a snow, and you have a tropical, and you have. I mean, they have all kinds of weather. Look at this.
and we have a desert too in the
Yeah.
country.
Mm. Look how beautiful this city here. They have all kinds of weather. Look at this village. How beautiful here. Oh,
Brother, it's very. I think it's over there. There's a church, I think.
yeah. I'm sure the church is there. I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is in the
and
mountain,
so
and you have
yeah,
this telefreak. You know, this is between you take them. But for sure now you cannot take it because I don't think the part will working. The cable might collapse on you. You know.
that already happened, man.
Yeah, already happened, right?
That happened already,
I
man.
know. Yeah. Look at this view, guys. Look at this. Man, magic. Is that like an open a volcano? Something here, maybe? It looked like
No,
a.
it's like a lake on the top of a mountain.
Yeah, but usually those lakes happen because one day it used to be a volcano. Usually, but not necessarily.
Yeah, very likely maybe it's dormant.
Look at this village in the top of the mountain, and the church here. Very nice. Snow. So you can enjoy all kind of weather. This is statues of the Blessed Mary.
That's actually Jesus with a robe,
Oh, this is
from what I
Jesus.
remember. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
wearing the robe. Yeah, because I went there. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, maybe here we can see it better. Maybe.
But yeah, man, CP, I'm going to tell you now that you're Venezuelan.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going. All right, brother. Thank you very much for joining us. God bless you,
God, God bless you, my brother.
and we pray for
And
your
by the
country.
way, amen, amen. And by the way, brother, I hope that a lot of Muslims join because they always chicken out with you.
Yeah, this is why we are out of customers tonight. So what you can do? Yeah,
That's
it's all
why I
right.
joined, man.
It's all right. Thank you very
God
much
bless you,
for
my
joining.
brother.
All right. So, guys, I'm going to stop here. Well, we have a good time anyway, even if we don't have Muslims, right? We learn something good. And we learn from here, from our friend Francisco from Venezuela, some good details about his country. And soon I'm going to call Francisco to borrow money from him because soon he will go back to Venezuela. He will buy a land there. He will look in the backyard and he will find copper, gold, diamond, you know. Uh, I will call him, says like, I want to buy a toothbrush and we need your donation for $1 million only. He will say $1 million for one toothbrush. I said, this is a communist toothbrush. What's wrong with you? Do you know how much it cost in a communist country toothbrush? Come on. So, and then he will send right away the $1 million from his backyard, and we will be buying a toothbrush. This is a true story. So I want to say thank you guys for being here, and thank you, Francisco, for joining us. And again, we pray for Venezuelan people uh, to go back to their land, and we pray that the Lord will make your country great again, because obviously it's a great country. It's a shame to see what's happening. It's literally a shame. This country does not deserve uh, such a thing. Does not. Very beautiful country. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. Until we see you soon tomorrow. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya. Bye bye.